know, the NFL awarded Super Bowl 50 to the Bay Area. We are extremely excited. There's been a lot of work that's gone into this bid, head up by Daniel Lurie. On behalf of my family, on behalf of the team, we are just so excited to be able to put on, the Golden Super Bowl in the Golden State for, I think, the greatest fans and the greatest community in the world. And I want to turn it over to Daniel Lurie so he can say a few words.
Jed, thank you. Dr. York, thank you. Gideon, thank you. This has been an honor and a privilege to work on this effort over the past 9 months. And Jed and Mayor Lee and Mayor Matthews and Mayor Reed, we've pulled together as a community to put our best foot forward. We had everybody going in the right direction and in the same direction. And for us, this is a huge moment. The Bay Area is extraordinarily excited. Our phones are blowing up. And we're excited to show all of you what the Bay Area has to offer in 2016 for Super Bowl 50 at Levi's Stadium. Thank you.
We have any questions?
Yeah, when did you know you had the right bid? I mean, as a guy who's been on the other side, when did you know that?
Well, listen, when the York family and the NFL invested in helping get a new stadium, that was a huge milestone for us. We've had the ability to host an event of this caliber for a very long time. We just didn't have the stadium. Now we have Levi's Stadium, and the Bay Area is thrilled.
Jed, where does this fit into the overall revitalization of the franchise? Being what you guys have been the last 2 years, get the new stadium, where does the Super Bowl kind of fit into all of that?
Well, after losing a Super Bowl, it's certainly nice to win a Super Bowl. So that feels really good right now. This is about the community. And obviously the team on the field, we're competing for Super Bowls. We've been in the Final Four the last 2 years, and we expect to be there again, and we can expect to compete. But off the field, you want to make sure that you have a first-class stadium, that not just your own fans, but the hundreds of millions of fans across the world that enjoy the game, now they're going to have a place to be able to enjoy, the next generation of Super Bowls, the next generation of stadiums. And that's what Levi's Stadium is going to be. So again, I think it's bringing the entire community together, from the NFL to Levi's to, the folks that were out there pounding the streets for votes when we were trying to get a stadium passed in Santa Clara. So it's bringing everybody together. And I think it shows that the 49ers try to win with class, both on and off the field. And this is just one of those examples off the field. And hopefully, like everybody that hosts a Super Bowl, hopefully we'll be one of the teams that gets to play in their own stadium.
Yeah, Daniel, I just ask you too, I know a huge part of the bid was looking for, like this is setting the stage for the next 50 Super Bowls.
Right.
I mean, can you kind of explain like how this Super Bowl might be completely different than ones in the past?
I think it's a testament to the Niners organization and to Jed and Dr. York and Gideon's leadership, and what they're building at Levi's Stadium is going to be the state of the art. You're going to be able to go cashless, paperless. You're going to be able to have Wi-Fi to every single device. 75,000 fans will have instantaneous Wi-Fi. It's never been done before. And it's going to be a fan experience like none other. And that's a testament to the Niners organization for building that.
Hey, can you talk about? I'm sorry.
Jed and John, as owners, what do you think sold the ownership so overwhelmingly on the bid?
Well, I think it was the overwhelming support that we had from the community. Again, this has not been an easy process to build a new stadium. This started back in 1997. And, now you have not just the city of Santa Clara, but the city of San Francisco and the city of San Jose coming together. And you see the investment that they've made in monetary terms, in just political capital, and just the willpower of an entire area. I think that was an overwhelming push for us. And obviously having a new stadium that's, ahead of schedule in construction, being in the heart of Silicon Valley, being in a place that hasn't hosted a Super Bowl since the 49ers won at Stanford Stadium in January of 1985. I mean, there's a lot of things that I think we're working in our favor. And hopefully we do a great job and show that California is a great place to host Super Bowls on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I would just add that
if this Super Bowl can show the state of California and other communities the opportunity with the new stadium that can bring in the fans, the business, and all that we expect at this Super Bowl, that will be a catalyst that stadiums can be built for Oakland and for San Diego, both in needs of a new stadium. And this may be the impetus to get some of those things done.
Hey, Daniel, having the hotels in the contract, under contract, it's really linchpin of a great bid. Can you talk about how that was done?
Yeah, Joe D'Alessandro, the head of SF Travel, Steve Van Doren from Santa Clara's Visitors Bureau, they've done an amazing job. The hotel community has come together like we've never seen before. 22,000 hotel rooms are set aside already, and it's a testament to Joe's leadership that came about.
Jed, what do you remember about Super Bowl 19?
I remember when the team came back to Youngstown. I don't remember much of the game.
You didn't go.
I didn't go. The first Super Bowl I went to was Super Bowl 23.
Were there any lessons? I know it's such a long time ago, but were there any lessons that you could draw on from how the Bay Area handled that Super Bowl with this bid?
You know, I don't know that there was anything directly that we looked at, but again, it's about that Super Bowl wasn't at Candlestick. It was in Northern California, so you had, you know, some 49er support, some San Francisco support playing in Palo Alto. And again, I think it's about the entire community coming together, because that's, to me, what sports are all about. It's about bringing an entire community together. And, you know, beyond that, you look at Daniel and his day job, and he runs a nonprofit called Tipping Point. This will be the most philanthropic Super Bowl ever. 25% of the money that we raise through our bid committee will go back into the community. And I think that's a testament to really bringing everybody together, where it's more than just the Super Bowl. It's about making sure that there's a lasting legacy and a lasting impact. And I'm happy to have Daniel answer more detailed questions. But that was one of the things that we talked about very early on, is making sure we differentiate ourselves from everybody else and really show what the Bay Area is all about, and make sure that we give back to the community. And I think that's a big piece.
Yeah, you're getting this game at a time where you know your team seems to be peaking a bit. Will you allow yourself now to think about making that game now that you've got the game secured?
Well, I hope we haven't peaked quite yet.
Peaking.
You know, I think you have to separate the two. You know, Coach and Trent know what the expectations are, and I think they've done a great job the last 2 years, and we expect them to keep working tirelessly, and I don't expect anything less from either one of those guys. But again, you know, we like to keep raising the bar on each other, and hopefully, you know, I won a Super Bowl, so now they need to win a Super Bowl.
Daniel, is there going to be a greater financial impact with this Super Bowl because, you know, people will be going up to Napa to spend money, you know, to spend big money, you know, going to Carmel? I mean,
We think it's going to be an incredible financial impact all up and down Northern California, from Carmel to Napa. You know, we didn't want to overpromise. We really, so we didn't do a financial analysis. But what we've heard from past Super Bowl hosts is that it can be anywhere from $300 to $500 million, and it goes to the heart of bringing a Super Bowl to your region, is that all of these host cities keep wanting to bring it back. And so that's what really got us excited, is that this is something that South Florida wanted again. It's something that New Orleans wants again. Indianapolis is going to be bidding again. It tells us that this is a great game to have, and it's a huge financial impact, so we're excited to bring that to the Bay Area.
as far as the financial impact, when we're talking about the 49ers perhaps, you know, trying to play it, wouldn't it be a bigger boon for the Bay Area if the 49ers weren't in the game?
I'm not answering that question. I'm a Niners fan. I want the Niners in the Super Bowl every year. So, but we will be excited about hosting Super Bowl 50. Thanks for trying to get me in trouble.
After the champagne gets put away, what's the next step for you guys?
Thanks to Boston Consulting Group, we actually have a game plan starting tomorrow. We're going to celebrate tonight. Tomorrow we go to work. We only have 33 months, but we have a game plan in place. We have a roadmap to get us to a full organization and staffed up. And we're going to put together a board of directors, but we are already thinking about it and have a game plan in place.
Any more? Okay.
Thank you, John.
Congratulations,
Thanks, everyone.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you
You
very
got
much.
it, you got it.